oddly enough, this was made in the same place as that.
Oh, right.
It's from Kutani in Kaga province in Japan, about 1880.
Right.
What's so nice about it is the subject matter.
Yes,
You've
lovely.
got this wonderful fat. I'm not even sure he's an owl. I think he's an owlet. He's a baby
Yes,
owl,
I
isn't
think
he?
so too.
And what's nice though is the way he's sitting there, sort of looking at his lunch.
Yes.
He's about to put this claw down and go,
Yes.
oh, breakfast, lunch, lovely. You liked it too, did you?
Yeah, I think it's absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
It's particularly the shape. You want to touch it
You want
all
to touch
the time.
it?
Yes.
And of course, the colour around the back is quite breathtaking.
Yes.
And this particular green colour, very characteristic of Kutani, as is this mixture of black on green. Again, something you would expect to come from there. Well, I think it's a marvellous thing. Where did this one come from?
Well, that was left to my mother. She'd visited the house of an elderly couple who did collect antiques and admired it. In fact, as she went past it, she stroked it and didn't meet them again for many years. But when the wife died, she left it to my mother in her will.
Oh, wonderful.
Because she'd admired it so
Oh,
much.
isn't that nice? I think that would fetch somewhere between 1,800 and £2,500.
Wow. Well, we must continue to keep it on a high shelf.
My husband bought it in an antique shop in Stockport. It wasn't actually in the shop itself. He went there to buy another picture, which had gone. And the gentleman there said, I've got a portrait at home. And he took us there to see it. My husband fell in love with it.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, I've completely fallen in love with her in the short time that I've been able to look at it. And I think you're aware that it's by John Graham-Gilbert.
Yes, yes.
Scottish artist. And fortuitously for me, it's got its title and it's signed on the back along with the year he painted it. Now, the title is A Border Girl. So she's obviously a Scottish
Yes.
girl. And it was painted in 1858. Now, Gilbert was unusual amongst Scottish artists in that he went to Rome. He spent a lot of time in Italy. The interest for us that holds is that this very Scottish subject, to me, has an Italianate influence. Okay, she's a Scottish girl, but I think that there's something very Italianate about her, not only her features, but also this deep red of the cloak
Yes.
that she's wearing.
Yes.
But above all, it's the way he's painted those eyes. I think
Yes,
they're
the eyes
quite,
are lovely.
aren't they? Quite haunting. And his ability with textures is very apparent. Like the bonnet she's wearing, he's caught it wonderfully, the light on the side of the bonnet there. And the glow in her cheeks, which match with her lips, the colour of the cloak that she's wearing. The whole thing's most alluring. It's a lovely thing. Did you pay a lot for it?
£100. But
what-
it was in early 70s.
Early 70s. The fact that it's in such good condition and the fact that it has such allure and power mean that I really have to value it at between £8,000 and £12,000.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much indeed.